This is Elaine from Mindful Healing. And the topic for today is, what are the most common mistakes parents of teens make? Unnecessary, unsolicited advice is probably at the top of the list, very high up there. Teens who receive unsolicited advice feel that their parents don't trust them to come to their own decisions, their own conclusions. What you want to ask your teen is, I have some thoughts about that. Would you like to hear them? Or would you rather figure this out completely on your own? Or, I have some thoughts about them. Maybe you really don't need any advice, but if you want to know what worked for me, I'm happy to share it. Exerting more control in the sense of micromanaging. Usually this is about our anxiety. And with teens, the more you actually try and micromanage them and control them, they can either become more dependent on you, they can become passive, or they can become highly resistant or sneaky and simply go around your back. Teens don't want to be micromanaged. And micromanaging is more about you and your anxieties and your fears as to whether or not they're going to do or not do something. What takes the place of micromanaging is a good, open, trusting relationship with your teen. Setting expectations too high or too low with your teen. That's a hard one because it's very, very hard to find that balance. And you can take your cues from your teen in terms of what are their expectations for themselves and what are they afraid of. The more, again, you talk to them, the more you know how they think, the more you will be able to navigate this difficult path. These years where sometimes they're too perfectionistic and they set expectations too high for themselves, or sometimes they're so anxious they avoid and they give up. And it's finding out what's going on with them and how to navigate that. Another big mistake parents make is constant complaining, constantly focusing on what wasn't done, constantly criticizing, always being negative. And a lot of parents don't realize they're doing it. They just work very hard at parenting, and they've forgotten how to enjoy their children. But what the kid sees is, I did this, and maybe it wasn't up to your expectations, but hey, no matter how high I jump, it's never high enough, so why try? And then the last thing is comparisons to other people. Well, your friends, Susie so-and-so, she was able to do it, or when I was your age, and oh my goodness, the things that we compare ourselves with in terms of what they do or don't do today. Those are not very helpful approaches to our teens. So just keep those in mind and stay attuned. The more you observe your teen, the more you learn how to read what is not said, the more you can read their body language, the more you'll know what to do and what not to do.